Hi, I'm Marta. I'm a roboticist and I work at Watt University as an assistant professor and at the National Robotarium and trying to make robots more capable of interacting socially. And I'm also an outdoorsy person and I love taking long walks, climbing and doing a lot of aerial gymnastics like silks and hoops, very linked to circus. During my years at engineering university, I decided that I wanted to specialize in robotics and in artificial intelligence for robotics. So I came here to the UK to pursue a PhD in computer science. I like to call myself not a conventional computer scientist because before my university years, I was not really interested, but that interest grew with me and with my studying of literature and science fiction. And then I became a roboticist. So I got into robotics because I wanted to create machines that could help us in our future and that could help us managing our well-being and our healthcare. For example, I work a lot with trying to make robots that are helpful for older adults and that can help them as they grow older and as we grow older. So I hope that the impact that we're gonna make with robotics can be linked to helping managing our health better. My career advice would be not to be scared or frightened by robotics and AI and thinking that they are these scientific and math-heavy subjects. Don't be afraid. Engage with the subject, find a good mentor and a good person to go and ask questions, and don't be afraid of asking questions.
So hi, I'm Emily. I'm the events coordinator here at the National Robotarium. As well as that, I'm also a DJ. So I have performed at festivals around the UK and Ibiza. So I studied events management, but prior to that, I had the dream of being an actor. I loved musical theatre and I did a lot of that when I was younger. And then when it came to university and choosing subjects and what you wanted to study, I chose events management. I worked in the golf industry for my first few years after graduating, and then I left. I went on a little retreat to Australia, and then when I came back I started here at the National Robotarium. So when I first started I had no knowledge of robotics or the sector, and I've been here 6 months now and I'm just learning every day. I'm surrounded by amazing people. We have fantastic projects going on all the time and every day is different. I get to meet so many robots, which is something that's really cool. I work now a lot more in communications. We're a newish facility. We've been open for 2.5 years, so it's still trying to get the word out there to everyone who doesn't know we exist and what we're doing. So my career advice for anyone that's at that stage in life is that it's never too late to change. I've changed my ideas of what I thought I would be doing. It's never too late. I'm 25 and I had a vision of what I was doing when I was younger, and it's already changed, and might it change again? Who knows? Just remember that life is long and you'll have many opportunities to change things.
Yes, so I'm Hanna. I work at the National Robotarium as an executive assistant to the COO and the operations team. I'm also interested in the craft of wine, the craft of specialty coffee. I like to go for long walks out in the outdoors, hiking, all that kind of thing. And I play music as well. I'm a singer, I play piano and guitar, and I like to write my own music. So my education is mainly rooted in the arts. I studied acting and I did that for a few years before then. When COVID came around, I tried to consider pastures new and so started to work in the wine industry, in the specialty coffee industry, and I absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, hospitality wasn't for me. My involvement in robotics mainly stems from having done the software development course in Edinburgh in Code Clan. But I learnt a lot and it definitely opened up a whole new world. And that's when I learned of this job, and now I'm here doing this job. So it's been an interesting path. I feel I'm making an impact in the robotics sector by helping out with the operations team at the National Robotarium. Within this job, it gives me an opportunity to try different roles out: project management, events, we've got the communications, we've got the business development. All of those roles I get to have an insight into, which is a really great opportunity to have. My career advice would be to not worry about the future, say yes to opportunities. My path was anything but linear, and I quite like it that way because it's given me the opportunity to see exactly what I want to do. And it might not be a role that you've expected to be doing, but actually it's a role that I really enjoy doing, and it's a journey that I'm really enjoying being on. And I would say build up those that are around you as well, because it's good to have a strong network to work with.
Hi, so I'm Louise. I'm the Communications Manager at the National Robotarium. In my spare time I like to run. I run most days. I'm also really into cinema and music. I love going to live concerts, and I'm also the mum to 2 teenage boys. Sure, so I've always loved writing. English was always my favourite subject, and modern studies. I started a journalism degree. I was really keen to be a journalist, and then about a year into that I decided to sort of change gears and do a degree that was a bit more holistic. So it was media, culture and society, which covered both sort of media studies as well as sociology. It's been quite interesting actually. Throughout my career now, most of the people that I work with used to be journalists, so it seems to be I maybe would have ended up here anyway. The work that I do at the Robotarium, I think, is try to spread the positive message of what robotics and AI do for people's lives. It's helping industries, it's helping people's health, it's helping people live independently for longer, it's inspiring the next generation of roboticists, so we're trying to get younger people interested in STEM careers, or even careers that are, you know, STEM adjacent, like mine is. And I think by doing all of that, hopefully public perception is going to change from what it used to be, you know, 20 or 30 years ago, that robots were sinister or something to be scared of, and actually let people understand that this is a positive development. Like any technology, is going to do good for society. Don't worry about trying to have the same job or same career or same organisation for your whole life. I think it's so much more normal these days to move about from organisation to organisation and try different things and try different jobs and just keep building up your skills. I think getting too comfortable sometimes could lead to you not developing as much as you probably could. And I really think that sometimes taking a scary step, stepping outside your comfort zone, is actually really good for you, because you'll be surprised at how much you can achieve and how resilient you are if you just, you know, take that step now and again.